Hello, it's Big Soprano. Today I'm going to be talking about something that happened very recently, like the past week or so, the past few days. So, my music got stolen a few days ago. So, like, completely stolen. Like, a song that was meant for me was published by someone else onto Spotify. So now I can't publish it myself because of copyrights. So it all starts a few days ago, maybe like a week ago. Nah, it starts like a month ago. I asked a friend for a verse on one of my songs for my upcoming album, and he actually delivered and made a fire verse. And it was going to be one of my first it's going to be like my first album with a feature on it ever. So it was pretty big. It's a pretty big thing for my album, and like the creative process and all that. Like all these albums and EPs, not a single feature. So having my first feature on an album was pretty important to me. So my friend I my other friend, I told him to revamp the song that had that verse on it, and he switched the beat out and made the song 10 times better. And it was it was going to be a hit, that song. Like, it sounded really good, the beat sounded really good, and I all I had to do was re-record my vocals. So my vocals weren't there, but my friend's verse was. And I had to re-record my vocals, and it was just going to be the same vocals as I wrote down, because the vocals that I used were not did not fit the beat at all. Just like a flow thing, if you guys understand. So my friend who rapped on the song begs me to have the song. He like asked if he could pay me and all that, and he kept begging and begging for it, and he begged my friend for it over and over. And I told him no, and I stand on business. Like, I was very firm that that is my song, and that's supposed to be my first ever song with a feature on an album ever. So it was pretty important to me, and so I told him no. So he takes the fucking song and uploads it to his own fucking Spotify like a fucking asshole. Like, wow. He gave no notice to me. He gave no notice to my friend who made the beat. He just straight up just published it. And this pissed me off so bad. Like, you don't know how pissed off this made me. Like, I texted him and all that, raging at him. He didn't even fucking respond. And the following does not involve the guy who made the beat, just the rapper and another friend of his. So those friends that I work with, except for the guy who makes the beat. Well, maybe this applies to him to a certain extent, but just those people that I work with on music, they are artistically disabled and can't make their own music for the fucking life of them. So they steal my fucking music and publish it on their own. And this really pissed me off because, like I told you guys, this song was really important to me. It was supposed to be on an important release in my discography. But no, they don't give a fuck. Even the friend who works on the beat, they do not give a fuck about my music. They just see me as a fucking joke. They use me for amusement. And the second things get serious, they clam up or fucking decide against what I want. Because it was my art, and you should respect me as much as you respect my art. But no, they don't respect either of that. Like I said, they probably see me as a fucking joke for amusement and all that. Don't actually give a fuck about my music. Because now that this song is released, that was stolen from me, now that this is released, it would make my version of the song, if I were to upload it and no copyright like fucks me over, if I were to upload it, it would just make my song completely redundant, and there would be no point of it existing because my friend stole the fucking song and just removed. I was removed from it anyways, but it's like I was removed on purpose. It fucking sucks. And he as of this moment, I'm still friends with him and he feels bad, but I am this close to cutting him off. I've never had anyone artistically fuck me over this hard. This was supposed to be a hit on my album and he just drops it without my vocals on it like a total douche. I genuinely hate this person for this. Why the fuck would you artistically fuck me in the ass? I swear I got fucked over so hard and he will never admit it. I am never working with any of the friends associated with this theft and probably cutting them off, except for the guy who made the beat. And I already cut off one of them because he was giggling to himself, like, I had to make a verse for Big Soprano and just never made it. Like a fucking asshole. Like, I asked him a month ago for this fucking verse, and he's the one who wanted to be on the song anyways. I sent him all these songs, and he said, oh, this is the one I want to be on. And I said, sure, here's the beat. And he just fucking ghosts me for like a month and never fucking makes it. Like a fucking asshole. And then he has the nerve to joke about it to himself. Like, I didn't make Big Soprano's fucking song. Like, fuck you. Holy shit. And when I pressed him to make the verse a month ago, he got all pissy. Like, I never knew I was working with terrible people until now. And I'm never working with them again, except for the man who worked on the beat. Because he's a good friend and I'll never cut him off. I will continue to work with him without those other people. Don't fuck with me if you're going to fuck over my work. Hell, I've been friends with the rapper who stole my music for 7 years, and I don't even consider him a friend now. I'm not saying he stole my music for 7 years, I'm saying I knew him for 7 years. So yeah, don't fuck over my vision. Don't fuck with my work. Like, that's just personal. Like, if you're gonna fuck with me personally, fine, whatever. It's not that I'll take it, but I'll actually stand up for myself. But if you fuck with my fucking work, how the fuck am I supposed to stand up to myself? Like, how?